Hello Bulldogs, this is Brian Rodriguez.
And I'm Ashley Milne.
Welcome to your BNN News Show.
This week we'll be showing you more on the BNN Lift Up,
The Triangle's first magazine,
AP Government Scavenger Hunt,
a recap of the North vs. East football game, all this and more on your Bulldog News Network. The Bulldog News Network has created an annual Lift Up since 2016. The Lift Up was created first in order to promote and spread school spirit at Columbus North High School. Currently, BNN is in the process of putting together the 2019 video. Trent Bodart sits down with one of the producers to learn more.
BNN sat down with Kennedy Baker to talk about the 2019 BNN Lift Up.
The theme of this year's Lift Up is sort of like empowerment. So my role in the Lift Up is that I'm one of the BNN producers. So I have been helping plan the Lift Up and kind of get everything organized for it. Each different shot for the Lift Up takes a different amount of time to film. So I would say the longest part we've shot so far was probably our hallway scene, which is our hardest part to organize. And we took all of the second period social studies and English classes and we brought them out to the hallway and we filmed lip syncers going down the hallway to our song. So from the last Lift Ups, I really like that this year's Lift Up, I like that we have a theme that we can sort of focus everything around, and it makes our ideas a lot clearer to what we want to do with it. The Lift Up will be out on the day of homecoming, which is September 20th.
This is Trent Bodart reporting for BNN.
The Triangle releases their first magazine next Friday, and they have been working hard to create an award-winning magazine. BNN talked more with a Triangle editor to learn more.
BNN sat down with Editor-in-Chief Haley Andis to learn more about the Triangle.
The first issue of the Triangle comes out Friday, September 13th. In this issue of the Triangle, we have coverage about the new teachers, Exhibit Columbus, the Northeast game, and an infographic about sleep. This year in Triangle, I'm looking forward to watching people grow and become better designers and writers, because Triangle isn't about getting the product out, it's about learning and becoming better at what we do. I'm excited about being an EIC because this year I'm in more of a top role, because I get to help people do things instead of just focusing on myself. I get to help the whole classroom learn and become better. This year we're planning on coming out with 7 or 8 issues of the Triangle. You can expect to have a Triangle about once every month or every month and a half.
This is Elvis Osario reporting for BNN.
At the end of August, AP Government teacher Mr. Marsh created a scavenger hunt in order for his students to gain a better understanding of crucial American government documents. The students completed the task by walking around and scanning QR codes. Reporter Bryce sat down with participants to learn more about the experience.
On September 4th, BNN sat down with the teacher of AP Gov to discuss about the scavenger hunt they had on August 27th. Here's what Mr. Marsh had to say.
So the idea behind this activity was to get our students out and about moving, to learn a little bit more about the Enlightenment thinkers and their philosophies onto our constitutionalism and how these ideas impacted our founding fathers and the development of the Articles of Confederation and into the Constitution. And it's something that I decided, instead of lecturing on again, just what else can we do to get them active in that learning process. The QR codes took them to different websites that would have more information. Sometimes there were videos. The teacher that actually created this system used the QR codes also for the students to answer questions and then submit those questions to that teacher. What came up with the idea was the internet. I belong to a Facebook AP government group. That's all a bunch of teachers from all across the United States and globally wise as well. And we were chit-chatting different ideas, and someone says, hey, I got this really cool activity called a Pokemon scavenger hunt. And I was like, this is kind of interesting. So I looked at our closed Google Doc group, saw it. I'm like, this is really kind of a fun activity. Let's give it a try and see how it works. And it's been really helpful because I've been able to utilize Now, a week and a half, 2 weeks past the activity, the Pokemon concept to remind them of these different philosophies and these different theories. So I'm hoping that the connectiveness between the scavenger hunt, these quote-unquote government Pokemon that are so fundamental to our Constitution will stick with the kids all year. So we'll see how it goes at the end when we get to May, if it worked, and I'll let you know.
This is Bryce Silcox reporting for BNN.
The North vs. East football game took place last Friday, August 30th. The game was featured in the Great American Rivalry Series, a designation given to the best high school football rivalries in America. North was able to come away victorious and defeat East 42-31. Here's Julia Eakin to tell you more.
Columbus North's football team won against town rival Columbus East last Friday. BNN spoke to senior Davee Jolly and MVP of the game, junior Blake Huffman.
Prepare for a big game, I always go home and take a hot bath and listen to some music and just kind of get in the zone.
Same thing we do every week, come in, watch film, go outside, practice, do it over and over and over again until we get it right.
As a junior, winning my third consecutive East game, it feels pretty good.
It felt pretty good winning the 4th year in a row.
This game was definitely different just because we're the best team in Columbus and now we kind of have bragging rights for the rest of the year, so that feels nice.
For Columbus, it's definitely the biggest game that we're going to have, but up until sectionals possibly because we could play East again. So
I think I won MVP because I played well and it felt awesome. It was a good feeling. The Great American Rivalry Series is a sponsorship that goes around to different cities and communities, and it basically, it's sponsored by the Marine Corps, and it just goes and it hosts like big rivalry games, and you get certain things, and it's pretty cool.
The Great American Rivalry Series has to do with the Marine Corps, and they come out and sponsor a big rivalry game. And they give the winner of that game hats.
This game was important to me because I feel like we get disrespected a lot by East. And we came and played with a chip on our shoulder, and we've beat them 4 years in a row now. It's always been a big rivalry, and it's just important.
This is Julia Eakin reporting for BNN.
That's it for today, Bulldogs. This is Brian Rodriguez.
And I'm Ashley Young.
Have a great week.